Good morning, respected Director Sir, Deans, HODs, faculty members and my dear students. Today we are here to have a mentoring session for our innovation ambassadors who will drive startups among our young entrepreneurs. Let me briefly introduce our today's guest speaker, Mr. Sushil Shukla Sir, who is Assistant Professor and Vice President IIC Cell of IIMT College of Management. He has a rich and diverse experience of industry as well as academia. After serving for 10 years in Indian Air Force, he worked in reputed organizations like Reliance Infocom, Tata Teleservices, Reliance Telecom, Ericsson Global for 2 decades in leadership roles in network engineering function. He is Global Certified Competency Assessor through Ericsson. He is PMP certified from Project Management Institute, USA. He has been industry panelist for Symbiosis Pune, Noida and Bengaluru for final selection process of management students. Let me call Mr. Sushil Sir on the dais. I welcome you, sir. Thank you.
Good morning, respected Director Sir, Deans, HODs, respected faculty members and my dear students. I feel honored and privileged to get this opportunity to speak on the session which is very prominent as a subject. There is a lot of focus on the topic across the globe, especially in India. Last decade we are having tremendous focus on the topic, which is mentoring session on the young entrepreneurs who are supposed to be guided by innovation ambassadors. Why it is required and why at all we are having this topic? Because see, we all have a lot of knowledge, and knowledge is meaningful only when it is applied all across as a skill. So for applying, first of all we have to instigate a lot of meaning to it, why at all we require these startups and how we can make them successful. So the topic here is how we can have innovation ambassadors so that they can drive the same startup idea among young budding students. You all know that we are having a lot of intake on the young budding students who are not very much thorough about what is entrepreneurship, what is the potential of entrepreneurship, what is the actual application part of entrepreneurship or a startup. So we have to conduct sequence of sessions as a enabler or driver. So all faculty members here in all the programs are supposed to have a very structured program as entrepreneurship development program, or you can say EDP. Also we need to know that what is the step-by-step process to drive this innovation. So first of all, what happened actually as a suggestion that in each and every program, or whether it is BBA, BJMC, BCom, BCA or other programs, what we need to do, we need to identify the potential candidate as a student, that whoever is already having the idea to solve some of the other problem of any sector. So first of all we need to identify those students, and then there may be some students who are having business background or some startup background as a medium or small business kind of scenario. So once we have some business entrepreneurs already there among our students, so we can very well identify them, and then we can make them as a driver or as an enabler, as an innovative ambassador, so that they can even drive the same idea and thoughts and action among other aspiring students. So we have to make this spread all across, because it is for sure everybody can't be entrepreneur. At the same time, there may be somebody who is having a very innovative and creative idea, but just we have to create an ecosystem or culture to nurture that idea to a level where we can really, practicalize that and capitalize that idea to launch as a product or service to solve some or the other problem. So first thing is, we need to understand that first we need to identify our own innovation ambassadors among faculty members, so that they can try the same in their respective programs as a mentor, guide, or ambassadors. Because through a structured and innovative approach only, we can drive this as a project or program, so that we can measure it and manage it efficiently and effectively. Without that, we cannot just have aspirations fulfilled. Why? Because once we not driving this kind of programs, so the output and results will not be as desired. So that's why we have to structure this particular program so that we can just continuously have a weekly 1 or 2 sessions where we need to discuss and brainstorm what are the ideas, how that idea is feasible, what are the challenges, so that after discussing we can just formulate, and by using the design thinking process we can see whether what kind of product and idea they are going to design and develop. And once they are designing and develop, then with the help of experts and innovation ambassadors or mentor or guide, we can validate that idea, and after validating we can get that ready for application. Once it is applied, then we will take a lot of feedback from the end users. Once we get the feedback from end users, those feedbacks or gaps can be further bridged by improving the process or input. After that, it means the final idea will be more improvised. Once it is more improvised, then we can launch that idea as a result of product and service. And also we have to continuously ensure that we are open for continuous improvement process. Once we are continuously ready for improvement, so that upgradation or updation will be part of entire process. Why it is so important? Because no product or service launch is final or ultimate. The whole market scenario is dynamic. Customer aspirations and expectations are dynamic. So accordingly we have to keep our ears and eyes open, and also with open mindset we are ready to accept the inputs and feedbacks from the end user, so that we can apply the same and improvise and upgrade the entire product and services as a continuous improvement process. So it will ensure that customer feels satisfied, and once customer feels satisfied, there are fair chances of repeat business and business continuity. Once repeat business and business continuity is ensured, there is no doubt that entrepreneurship or a startup is not successful. Because ultimate aim is to establish a product and service as a startup to solve some problem in an innovative and creative way. And not only that, at the same time, we need to grow that as a long-term vision, and also we have to make it sustainable. So establishing, growing and making it sustainable so that it is having a long-term fulfillment of the end user perception and aspirations. So with this idea, I think then all the faculty members and the innovation drivers will continue this practice among their respective programs, so that the young budding students are getting an ecosystem and platform to explore and excel in their respective areas as a practice and habit to innovate, to create and to establish new ideas and new projects and contribute to the entrepreneurship focus at every level, be it central government, state government, or local government, to build the Indian economy and grow the Indian economy to the next level. So with this, I think I'm closing the session. Thank you so much for this opportunity once again. I hope all these insights and triggers will enable you to apply the knowledge and learnings on day-to-day basis. So with consistency, I'm sure that there is no doubt that we can be successful entrepreneurs in the days to come. Thank you so much. Wish you all the best.
Thank you so much, Sushil sir. This session was really enlightening. As you said, it's our job, it's our duty as faculty members to identify such students who have some, innovative ideas or who have some little background of entrepreneurship and help them out. So, these insights, we are really thankful for those, and I hope we as a faculty and students both will use it in real life scenarios. Thank you very much, sir.